What's going on, everybody? Welcome to On Screen Live. This is our show for Monday, the 15th of December, if you can even believe it. My name is Andrew Jupe, and I'm alongside three other guys who survived the snowstorm of yesterday. We have Eric Siska.
Yes, I shoveled. I see other people in the chat shoveled, probably. Cape Cod. People are doxing themselves in the chat, giving their addresses. I love it.
Just to say you shoveled, dude. And so no chest pains or anything like that when you're out in the driveway? You got an electric thing?
Oh, no, I wear a bra, so it's all...
Oh, I see. That's good.
Good morning, Chris Cabin.
Good morning. How's everybody doing? I also was
Right.
outside salting. I was salting a lot this morning.
Oh, I did that too.
You getting salty?
Yeah. I did
You
a
gotta
lot. I
season.
did a lot of salting. And I am salty as well.
Some cracked pepper on the driveway as well. It's really nice.
Yeah. Olive oil, just for dipping.
Definitely.
And of course, my brother in having a superintendent who does that for us, Mr. Steven Sadek.
That's right. I bravely laced up my boots, got out there, and went to the bar. That's what I was like. You know what? We gotta do. Someone's gotta do
yeah.
it. God damn it!
That's
Yes,
right,
I
dude.
guess
I was
so.
braving the cold on Saturday night myself, going to the bar. You got to do it, man. Got to keep these bars open during the cold weather. Also, cold weather, it's the best time to be at a bar because it's cozy and it's warm, and you're warm because you're intoxicated. It's just great. What's going on in the chat? Aaron NYC89, Mason 2511, Timothy Batson 8183 sucked. I'm so Rachel. Kevin Lynch 849, Bucyrus, there he is. Mr. Brian, Aaron 644, and the rest of y'all. How are you? How's everybody doing? We're gonna get into all of our box office stuff and this, that, and the other thing, but it is the elephant in the room, and we're going to get it out of the way. Last night, my God, we learned we lost, oh my God, I can't even. Rob Reiner, we just lost him. I will say, we'll keep this brief. Dude directed some amazing fucking movies. Acted in a bunch more of them. I will say one of the things I thought about how great he is in Wolf of Wall Street,
Yes.
regardless
Oh,
of
yeah.
like movies he directed. One of the first things I
Wish.
thought about last night was him in Wolf of Wall Street and how friggin' funny he is in that movie.
I
just
forgot he was even in that. I need to it's
His dad. It's his dad, I think.
Yes.
And he's watching he's watching a TV show and he's pissed off that it's like a famous they
God,
made
is
a
it-
movie of it.
Is it
Striker
Wise
or-
Guy maybe, or no, it was one of
No,
those? Like,
it's-
one of those.
It is
yeah.
one
I
of
remember,
and he's just
yeah.
so pissed off that he's missing it. It's unbelievable.
I mean, like, he was such a fucking funny presence in movies. It was not a bummer because he had an amazing director's career, but like, he was always a delight to show up in stuff. He would always pop up in things. You know what I mean? It was Equalizer is the TV show. Getting from the chat there.
Oh yes, Equalizer.
yes,
That's right.
Is
Equalizer.
Spinal Tap one of the most important comedies ever made? Like number 4. If you had to make that list, is it like 3 or 4? Like it's up there with
It's
like Harold
up there.
Lloyd shit. You know what I mean? Like
it's up there. I mean, honestly, it's up there not only just for like what that movie is, but what that movie like spawned and
Yeah.
like gave comedy going
Influenced.
forward. Yeah.
Influence was his bag, and he really was. All his major movies influenced more than I can count. Like When Harry Met Sally, Spinal Tap, Princess Bride. These 3 things alone, and there are other ones by him that I like, but those are the 3 I always think about. And those 3 are. It is you cannot count how much they've just been ripped off plainly or just influenced things. It's unfreaking believable if you went to count how many.
can I talk out of school about Chris Cabot and Rob Reiner for a second?
Oh,
Yes.
Go ahead.
I think Andrew knows where I'm going with this. In college, when we lived with Chris, there was a period, and I want to say it was 6 to 10 months, when you watched at like 3 o'clock in the morning, A Few
Yes.
Good Men at full volume.
Absolutely.
For that, it was always you would just wake up. You can't handle the truth, and like, who ordered the code red?
That is too
I
many
was-
good men. That's too many good men, Chris Cabin.
I was of course, I was in the script writing school at the time. Stupid. And while doing that, of course, like, so you have your Sorkin. I mean, if you grew up in the 90s at any point, you have a Sorkin bit, and you either get done with it in a month or you take a couple years like I did. And I just was obsessed with the way he wrote for a
Oh,
while.
yeah, for sure. It's a great movie. I'm just teasing.
And it's it's a really good movie. That is the one I wasn't thinking about. That one does not have the influence because it's to me, it is more of a Sorkin movie than it is a Reiner movie.
It's
but
remembered
it is
more as
still
a
a really
Sorkin.
good movie.
It's an ass magnet to beat all ass magnets.
Yes.
That
Oh,
thing's
yeah.
on
Oh, yeah.
TNT. You're not going anywhere.
And not to be absent from the party, Stand By Me, as far as like Stephen King adaptations go. I mean, as far as like cultural milestone movies and like careers that film, skyrocketed. Like, you just think about like the careers and like folks that this dude touched, and it goes like so far beyond just fucking Meathead. But like, he was amazing playing Meathead. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So like, just a big loss.
And Castle Rock was the company that signed Seinfeld. You know what I mean? You could just like, you want to talk about important things in comedy, like holy shit. You know what I mean? Where are you without that?
Still with TV, I mean the stuff he did on New Girl and the stuff he did on The Bear were both absolutely fantastic, and I think he just knew
I forgot about him on The Bear. Yeah,
he's really good on The Bear. And I just of course I've soured on his films in the later, as everybody did, but like it's his presence that I always think of more than anything. Like it's having him around to talk about this stuff and to have a little bit in a TV show or a movie and actually lift it up a little bit, give it some, a little speed there.
Yeah,
I always loved Princess Bride, and I went back to it, and I was like, as an adult, will I still love this? Yes, I do. So.
Yeah.
That's one that
Misery.
I think like, Misery also, like, thing with Princess Bride, that's one where it's like, you could so easily see like the fan base and just like, just how huge that is outside of the movie. You could see going back to it and being like, oh man, like so many things, the fan base kind of ruined it for me. But it's good to know that didn't happen for you, Eric.
Yeah, well, it's infinitely quotable, just like a lot of his films.
Yeah.
And as a heavy man that had a beard, I think it's important to recognize his influence on all of us. When your chin starts to fade away, you're like, well, Rob Reiner's pulling it off.
Exactly. Yeah, he figured it out decades ago. He fucking walked so we could run as chinless dudes with beards. Rest in peace to Rob and Michelle Reiner. Real fucking tragedy there. But less of a tragedy, of course. The box office going full steam as much as it can. We'll change the subject here. Talk some numbers. This is Highest Gross. All right, this was nice. I had to change out everything but one movie because in at number 5 this weekend, Now You See Me, Now You Don't, still in theaters, everybody.
Wow.
Still doing its thing here. Week 5, $2.4 million. That's
hungry for Eisenberg, I guess. I think the nation is like, we need more Eisenberg. It's been a while. Get him out here.
Thirst for him, right?
Yes. Yeah. I mean, this is thirsty, man. Around the globe, $208 million. This movie cost $90 million to make.
Because I was going to say, if everybody in the principal cast, saw it twice, that would be $2.4 million right there. So that kind of doesn't even count.
I don't know. I didn't see 2, and I don't think it'll be a rental for me. I don't know.
Yeah.
Coming in at number 4, this was cool to see on here. Durandar from Yash Raj Films in its second week, pulling another $3.5 million. Which brings its 2-week total to around $8 million, which is really solid. Just looking at numbers from last year, Indian cinema in 24 was doing a lot better than it is this year. So it's nice to see this guy getting it in. Just 377 screens, by the way, so not too shabby.
I just watched the trailer. Ooh, spooky, scary. There's a lot of torture and stuff in there.
Ooh, really?
Okay.
Yeah.
Ooh, I don't know. Anybody in the chat see this movie? Familiar with what it is or anything?
I do want to see it very badly. This has been a pretty. I haven't even heard of like Indian blockbusters I should check out. I usually hear of a couple that, and then this year I've done absolutely none. Even last year, like Jawan, there were a couple other big ones. I was like, oh, okay, this is usually what I get. This year, nothing.
Yeah. So this is cool to see it pop up here. Definitely. Probably be a rental for me. I can't make it to the whatever, these movies, it's great that they play here, but a lot of the time you'll get like the 2 p.m. on a Wednesday at the Empire 25 in Times Square, and it's like, am I gonna make that? Probably not, but we'll see. So anyway, moving along here, number 3, boy oh boy, this is not what they hoped it would be here as far as legs go.
Speaking of torture, ladies and
Yeah.
gentlemen,
No,
Wicked for Good.
Yes, another 8.5 mil here. Look at this, 312 domestically, but interestingly, not working as well around the globe. 467 globally. The first one in its similar week that it's in now. So we're at 8.5 in its fourth week.
Yeah.
The first movie's fourth week pulled $23 million. So to give you the cliff that this is at.
Wicked,
Right.
Wicked for Good, not for me, is kind of where we're at. I didn't like the first one, and hearing that this one is significantly worse, I'm like, no way.
Well, I mean, I didn't think it was significantly worse. I thought
Okay.
it was more of the same, but it's like that thing where like you go see a Broadway musical, right? And after the intermission, you
Yep.
know, a good chunk of the time, like the second act is shorter. And,
Yes.
you know, depending upon the story, maybe there's not as much to clean up or deal with or whatever. So you're watching it, you're like, oh, wow, it's over already. Like, wow, that second act went pretty fast. This is kind of the proof in the pudding that this didn't need to be two movies because there's
Yes.
not a lot going on. Like, you know, she runs away for a little bit, comes back, does a few like domestic terror attacks on
Hey, that's fun.
on Oz and the Emerald City, and then it's like it's over with, and you're kind of like, okay.
So let me ask you a question. You know, the Broadway folks can weigh in. Wicked, you go see Wicked the play before the movie existed. Halfway through, they say, please exit the theater, buy another ticket.
Yes, yeah,
That's how it works.
every time.
Yeah.
That is essentially what that Harry Potter musical was, because it was
Yes.
like a 2-night
Two
fucking
nights.
commitment.
Get
Like,
out of
That is
town.
nuts.
yeah.
That's insane.
They have since shortened it, I think, as of like a few years ago to
Oh,
make it,
man.
heaven forbid, one stop to see the movie.
They knew they had some addicts on their hands, so they knew
Yeah.
that they could play some shit like
Oh,
that and
dude,
just be
yeah.
like, oh, yeah, people are going to pay for it. Of course they're going to fucking pay for it.
As much as you can squeeze out of those rubes, dude. Absolutely, no doubt about it.
Mhm.
Speaking of rubes, coming in at number 2, I didn't like the first one, so I stayed away from this. Five Nights at Freddy's Dose.
Same.
Here in week 2, another 19.5 million for this sequel to the video game adaptation
It's
here.
doing
And
well.
look at this.
It's doing
I
well.
mean, my God. 96 million domestic, 174 global. It cost a budget of $36 million. But I will say, it's made good money, had a good first week. 70% drop in week 2, though. Not looking so hot.
Well, the movie looks like what it's based on, which is bad pizza, so that's important.
But that's what people yearn for now, Steve. I need to watch these Freddy movies. They're taking the world by storm. I didn't see the first one. I really need to remedy that.
We need, you know what? You just hit it on the nail on the head. What bothers me
Ooh.
about this? We need Robert Englund back. Freddy needs to go back to the Nightmare franchise now, because you say Freddy to these kids, they're like, oh, Freddy, it's an animatronic
That's
bear
true.
or something.
You're
I don't
right.
know, or whatever
They're
goes on in these movies.
They're starting
Yeah.
to forget about Freddy.
They can't come back unless they remember.
Exactly.
What?
I want people to remember the OG Freddy.
You know what? Let's bring back the OG Freddy. Let's watch Freddy and Jason. Here's some Freddy versus Jason. See some language there and see. We can probably bring it
you
up.
don't wanna
Oh,
do
wait.
that.
Oh, that's not going to be ever happening. Oh boy.
Yeah, I mean, I watched that first one. It was pretty slow, kind of nodded off here and there. It's one of those things. It's like that Joe Bagos movie I was telling you about. I like Joe Bagos as a director. He made that movie where it was like a robot Santa killing people, and the robot Santa doesn't talk. And I don't find silent robots all that terrifying from a movie watching point of view.
No.
You know,
More
like-
funny. Shopping mall's funny. That's what's
Yes.
Well,
funny about it.
that stuff is super goofy. Yeah, but if you're trying to lean into like, and not that these movies are like overly serious, obviously I understand that, but like, I'm just not getting scared by it, and they're like kind of too slow moving for me to like get caught up in it. That's just maybe in part 2 they get like rockets on
moving.
roller
So,
skates or something.
Andrew, you're saying
Maybe.
you really feel those 5 nights. It's like you're there.
Oh, dude, it was like buying a
5
ticket to the Harry
nights.
Potter musical. I had to fucking come back.
5 nights where you don't get to sleep much. That's nice.
Right? Yeah, exactly.
Scary.
But this is, boy, we're talking a lot of 2s here, of course, because it's modern American movie making. But happy for this one because it's on my movie fantasy league, Zootopia 2.
Wow.
Look at that.
Coming in week 3 here, another $26.3 million. My God, this thing's printing
Yeah.
bucks.
Well, I can't
Holy
stand this
smokes.
poster. Could you put that back up on the screen for a second? Look at this poster.
Yep.
Have you ever seen a walk and don't walk sign say 2 or 1?
I don't know what they're supposed to do there. How are they supposed to cross the
No,
street?
that's letting you know, because it's a world of animals. It lets you know you just shit. Because they're just walking around shitting all over the place.
Right.
You know what I
I'm
mean?
seeing the hidden messaging. This is like looking at the $1 bill and finding the Illuminati. There's a snake in there, right? And this is a snake-focused film.
Yes.
So it's saying snakes can cross the street only. Okay.
And you can see an elephant there. And who has the biggest shits in the world? I mean, clearly elephants.
Yeah.
So it's right there. You know how big of a shit's.
Oh, I thought you meant Republicans. Okay, no, that makes more sense
Oh, well,
too.
also,
The president has the greatest, largest.
bowel movements. Yeah, maybe.
Again, much like Five Nights at Freddy's, I watched the first one, and this, I thought it was fine, but does anybody have a year on that first one? I feel like that first Zootopia movie
It was a while ago,
right?
Yeah, we did watch that. I thought it was fun and fine. I don't think I'm going to go back to the second one.
If you're, you're hip to like Jason Bateman voicing a fox that wears a tie and carries a briefcase, all right, and they got into cute adventures or whatever. But this, my God, you guys, I mean, this is a massive, massive movie. Domestically alone, $259 million in 3 weeks. Then we're looking at overseas, $1.12 billion. Okay, 502 million of that is in China alone, which is Bonktown.
Crazy. Chat saying 2016. So this is
9 years.
Almost
9
10 years.
years.
Yeah.
The kids that saw Zootopia 1 are
Well, that was
high school.
Every time these things come out, it's a furry Genesis device. You know what I mean? It just comes, it explodes and terraforms the psychology. And hey, no shade, but that's how it starts.
Yes,
I mean, you're right. Like Eric, if you were 10 years old when the first one came out, you are now like a 19-year-old in college finding yourself out.
Yeah.
And, Zootopia 2?
Oh.
Terraforming the brain.
There you go. Do you think, no, Steve, you posited this. Do you think this is intentional, perhaps? There's a cabal that's...
No, there are no cabals. Don't go to any pizza parlors with a rifle, please.
I don't think that folks, and this isn't a knock, it's just the way the world, it's the reality of it.
Sure.
I don't think folks that have to have these conventions at like the Hampton Inn by the airport are also creating a world-changing cabal. I think it's just a happy accident for the community.
Would swap out the current cabal for the furry cabal. There'd be more empathy, more
Absolutely.
be more queer positive. It would be a happier world.
Hey, furries. Hey, I'm going to tell you, furries, you want to storm, you want to take over all these houses, all these legislatures, you should do it. 100% you should do it. You should
run for office.
Become the Senate, Congress, all of it. Go.
And just to be clear, I have no issue with them, and I hope they have fun.
No, and look, if anything, if that fucking asshole John Fetterman can wear fucking sweatsuits and jorts on the fucking Senate floor or whatever, you can wear a fucking purple fucking unicorn costume. Who gives a shit?
It would
That
be
guy
less
tore
ridiculous.
that
Yeah.
That guy's in Zootopia?
I don't think he did a voice.
He belongs in a zoo, Chris.
Oh, a zoo? Okay.
And you smell like 1, 2.
Oh, yeah, that guy's a piece of shit. Interestingly, elsewhere at the box office, wanted to put this up because tomorrow we are covering one of its fellow franchise holders here. But yes, indeed, folks, if you weren't aware of this, there was a Silent Night, Deadly Night reboot that opened in theaters. And it stars the guy who played Corey in Halloween Ends.
Oh, there you go.
I'm in. I want to see this. It's not playing near me. That's a problem.
You talked about your Vulture movie fantasy league. This is on mine. Boy, is that not gonna...
You paid 50 cents for it or what?
$1, $1 American fake dollar.
Yep.
For a Cineverse movie, if it was more than $1, I would say it's rigged. Then rigged.
But yes, $1.1 million on 1,600 screens. So not great, but I do want to check it out. I didn't realize, by the way, because I've been sort of talking to Blue Streak about it since I watched it, but that 2012 reboot was like reviled. I had no idea, and I thought it was actually kind of okay, just because in like the nasty department, you know? But people hate that fucking movie. I had no idea.
The first movie's kind of nasty a little bit. You know what I mean? Like, it's got an edge to it. The second one's hilarious, but fifth one's gonna be talking about it.
Oh yeah, we'll give you more info about that at the end of the program. But speaking of things we have to announce, we have some cool stuff to announce, everybody. As far as the first 3 stops on the 2026 leg of the Neverending Tour. First up, are you guys ready for this? We are going.
I am.
You ready, Eric? Do you know where we're going? I want to make sure you're aware.
I am.
We are going back to Los Angeles, y'all, in February, talking about, this is a big one,
Oh,
Broken
boy.
Arrow. Yes.
Overdue.
We will
Quite
be at the
overdue.
Hollywood Improv on a Sunday night, February the 22nd, talking all about Broken Arrow. Oh, my God. I feel like 20 minutes alone on Travolta turning into a dummy as he gets shot out of the train car.
Yeah.
There's
Unbelievable.
there's a significant portion where he gets shot in the arm and the movie forgets about it, if I believe correctly.
Right,
Yes,
he's like
correct.
punching Christian Slater and
Yes,
shit.
it's great. We're gonna have a lot of fun
The
with
great,
that.
the birth of John Woo in America, just it really a huge movie. I can't wait to talk about it. And Huey Long, my God, the man.
Yes.
Howie Long.
Howie Long. Sorry.
Yes.
No.
Important.
Well,
important
no,
distinction.
Huey Long's not in this. Are you sure?
No, he's not. I checked.
How?
But folks-
Come on, they didn't get him.
You got to come out to this show because you never know what's going to happen. I mean, John Travolta might be there.
Ooh, yeah, we're in his backyard.
He's showing
We're
up in
talking.
weird stuff on my TV all the time that you wouldn't think he would be there. So you never know.
Mm-hmm.
He's back to doing those Santa commercials I've seen.
The Grease Lightning
Those
one.
are-
I saw it a couple times yesterday.
Yes. You know what?
Yep.
It's so much better than those Elf on the Shelf ones that they've been doing with Pete Davidson.
Oh, no,
and,
yes.
Melissa
Kevin Hart.
Mick whatever.
I will
Melissa
not be
McCarthy
ranking
and Kevin
Christmas
Hart.
commercials. I will not do this. No.
Chris, what's your favorite?
No.
Chris, you know what I like?
Not happening. No,
I
no,
like-
no.
I like it when the
Uh-oh.
M&Ms see Santa.
No, sir. Not happening. No.
I just like the AI ones. Those are my favorite ones because they get taken down
yeah.
immediately because everyone realizes what a fucking shitty idea it was. Those
They're
are my
so
favorite.
bad. The stats about that Coca-Cola thing are so fucking funny. They took.
Yeah.
Did you hear about this? They took like months and something like 70,000 altered prompts, and that was the best that they could come up with after. They did 70,000 prompts, spent a month on it, and then just had to hire animators to come in and fix it anyway. What an incredible waste of resources.
Pathetic.
Like,
No,
what
sir.
the fuck? Pathetic shit, man. Unbelievable. And by the way, Chris Cabin, stop in some tweets. This was not John Woo's foray into America, my friend.
I mean, it was the very first. I was like, this is the early days of,
Yeah.
of John
Yeah.
Woo because he's been in America for a while now. I was sorry.
Well,
the
hard
literal squad.
target. Hard
Yes,
target.
hard target
1990.
number
Yes,
one.
of course.
So yes,
previous
that's going
episode.
on. Yes, at the
early
Hollywood
days.
Improv, February 22nd, 2026. Got to get used to saying that. And then we're gonna take a few weeks off, and then we're gonna hit the road again. And we're breaking into a new market this March, folks. We are coming to Minneapolis, Minnesota,
Yeah.
in the dead of winter. Sounds like a great fucking idea. But
Yes.
we're gonna be there to warm you up, talking about the 1982 Conan the Barbarian.
Oh.
Yes. This
Oh,
is in
yeah.
March, right? March
Yes.
20...
March the 20th.
March the
We'll be
20th.
at
This is great.
Funny.
Now,
Varsity Theater in
Our
Minneapolis, Minnesota.
our first time in Minneapolis. I don't want you embarrassing me. I want you to come
Yes.
to the show. Get your tickets now.
It's got to be a good turnout.
We're
That's
doing
how
a
we determine if we return.
Yes. We're doing a reverse Walsh here because we're going from Beverly Hills to Minneapolis. You know what I mean?
Right. Yes,
They
that's
call
right.
that the reverse
A
Walsh.
reverse Walsh. Yeah, that's good.
Mhm.
Yeah, so that's gonna be a lot of fun. And then we got one more here, also in March, just 2 nights later. We're gonna shuffle south just a little bit here, so we can be back in one of our favorite cities of all time. That's right, Chicago, Illinois. We're coming your way 2 nights later. We're talking big.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah.
Oh,
So ex-
absolutely.
So excited for this. Imagine if you're a little kid and suddenly you become a hairy adult man with a nasty schlong and your brain's too small to understand how to use it. And then some woman
Yes.
drags you into some type of sexual situation.
Yes.
Or in
Kicking
Chicago.
and screaming.
More in Chicago.
We will be making our debut at the Den Theater in
Den.
Chi-Town on the 22nd,
That's right.
which I believe is also a Sunday night, funny enough.
Yeah,
so,
we like these Sundays.
LA Sunday show, Minneapolis, we got you on a Friday night, y'all. Everybody's out of school, out of work. No excuses. We want a big ass crowd in Minneapolis. And then Chicago,
Yes.
you're always beautiful to us. Let's fill that Den Theater. Hell yeah. I'm stoked for all 3 of these. It's going to be an awesome winter tour here.
Oh yeah.
So there you go. We got that going. Let's see here. Yep, there we are. Yeah. So I'm super excited about that. Tickets are on sale now. If you go to our website whmpodcast.com, click on that tour page. We haven't updated the titles yet because we wanted to save it right here for a nice little surprise for y'all. But tickets are all on sale for all three at the Hollywood Improv, the Varsity Theater, and the Den Theater. Super fun. Super fun. So there you go. And, we haven't figured out the rest of the year yet, but as these things go, when we know, a little while later, So
Exactamundo.
Stay tuned for new announcements coming. All right, speaking of new announcements, great way to get the word out about a movie you got coming out. Make a little trailer for it. And sometimes we watch it and react to it while we watch it in a segment we like to call, Trailer Segment. Now, a little teaser was released for this new Street Fighter movie. We got the embarrassment of riches that was the character poster arsenal. I decided to go with Dave Dastmalchian playing M. Bison because I think he looks badass as hell.
He looks great. I think this movie looks kind of fun. One problem with it, though, so far,
Yes.
far-right comedian Andrew Schultz is in it. He's a MAGA guy that had Trump on his podcast and endorsed him publicly. And I think woke needs to come back. Get rid of these guys.
We need to get woke back.
Get it back.
Is he who's he playing? The car that they beat up?
He's got a character poster. He has his own character.
Yes,
poster.
Dan
Enough for that.
Hibiki, which is, I guess, a character from after Street Fighter 2, but he's got a purple suit, and he's a guy that always looks like he's Italian with this mustache, but he's not. He's a fake. He's a faker.
Dan was it was like Ken and Ryu, and then there was Dan. He's also wearing the karate gi with similar moves.
See,
I'm waiting for Akuma to show up. Any Akuma fans in the audience?
Well, that's what I was realizing watching this teaser. After the world of Street Fighter 2, this noodle ain't got nothing, man. I have not followed this series. I have dipped into some of those later Mortal Kombats and been like, who's all 40 of these people? But I've never done it. All those the new ones 4, 5. I think there was a 6 for the Switch and shit. I've never played any of them.
The Mortal Kombats are ridiculous. I mean, at this point, President Obama is a character in Mortal Kombat. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure he has his own ring.
Oh, my fatalities, drone strike.
I think there's time for a sonic boom. Maybe another sonic boom. Flash kick. He would have Guile's moves, yeah, of course.
His background is always a Syrian wedding. So
Oh no!
Mash the button pad to send as many bombs down to the receptor as possible.
Yeah. See, but we make fun of both sides as possible.
Yeah, exactly.
Sure.
All right. So anyway, this Street Fighter movie that's coming out that I think looks pretty cool myself. This is something that was at the Game Awards, where a sneak peek was given. Now, folks at home, if you want to watch along in the episode description, right after you're done liking and subscribing, we do have the exact trailer page on YouTube that we're going to watch this guy on here. It is from the joint accounts of Paramount Pictures and Legendary. It's only a 45-second one here, so we're
good.
Right, and I believe the president's friend is at 9 seconds in. If you want to watch
skip
it,
excellent.
Okay.
I can't wait. All right, here we go. So Street Fighter 2026. Should say, by the way, this is directed by Kitao Sakurai, who is an Eric Andre guy, which explains why Eric Andre is also in this movie. But he directed a shit ton of the Eric Andre Show episodes, and he also directed that Eric Andre movie, the prank movie Bad Trip.
Okay.
So that's this guy, and so now he's got the reins of Street Fighter. All right, so here we go, y'all. Do a little 3, 2, 1, go. This is Street Fighter 2026. 3, 2, 1, go.
Okay. All right.
Dude, 50 Cent.
Curtis 50 Cent Jackson.
The hair, yep.
there he is.
Oh, that guy?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
But this looks fun. I like that they're doing sort of such a literal translation. It reminds me of Mortal Kombat 95, which I thought was stupid when it came out, but now is probably one of the best of these types of things.
Yeah.
I still think it's the leader, Eric. Yeah. There's Eric Andre. Ooh.
A lot of people getting kicked, which I appreciate. Yeah,
Exactly.
okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
Mhm. Oh, the
Dude,
car's getting beat up.
yes!
Finally.
Oh, dude, they finally
that.
acknowledged the bonus scene. That's pretty cool.
Because here's it's not an issue. I hope it's a fun movie. It looks fun. But sometimes things should be a movie. You know what I mean? Like, there's this, like, the Deadpool and Wolverine of it all, of like, now it looks exactly like the thing that I used to like, so it's better, is
Sure.
not necessarily true. I'm going to give this one a wide berth. It looks more fun if they can, you know what I mean? But the look itself, because like this idea of like, it jumped right off the video game. It jumped right off the comic book page. There needs to be adaptation.
Well,
is something that needs to happen.
While I agree with you in theory, let me just remind you that if you stray too far into that idea, my friend, you get that fucking Bob Hoskins, John Leguizamo movie. And
Yeah,
I'm
that's
sorry,
true.
that
That's
didn't
true.
come off a no video game screen.
Did
That
not.
came out of a toilet.
Well, to recommend for people who can't wait for this, or for people who want an actual story, check out the Sonny Chiba movies, the Street Fighter
Yes.
series. They're excellent. So,
oh yeah, I'm,
Not
I'm
related,
very
but-
Sonny Chiba deficient.
there's some good stuff out there.
Yeah. So this comes out, I think, October of next year. So
Yes.
a lot of time between now and then. We'll see. But I'm excited. Maybe I'll get into some of these more recent games just so I know all the characters.
I also love the campy fun of the first one. You can't beat it. It's
Yeah.
bad, but it's fun. The Raul Julia of it all. Like Raul Julia knew what that movie was, but then Van Damme thought it was a Van Damme movie, which is kind of an interesting tension.
That was, yes. Yep.
For some reason, I never really got behind that one. It never really, and it was always just a bad movie to me.
Yes, totally, I get that.
Right. I think also, it doesn't say it, I don't think, in the metadata on YouTube, but I think on either Letterboxd or IMDb, it says that the Street Fighter movie is also set in 1993, which is kind of...
Oh, that's cool.
That's kind of
Okay.
cool.
It's good. It's a good
So
time.
we'll see there. Oh, wait. Oh, this is weird. So we had Street Fighter 2026 trailer segment. But Steve, what is... You added another trailer thing? What is that here?
I sure did.
Coming soon to theaters.
You rotten bastard.
It's the VHS trailer game, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh.
Everyone's favorite game about obsolete materials. A game that Bruce Stern, still alive, by the way, said it's a game that four simpletons can play.
Sure,
We are those four simpletons.
simpletons can play at one time.
Exactly,
sir.
and it is one time. It's been a little while. Sorry, forgot about it in November. We got a little busy, so I wanted to get one in for December before the end of the year. This is the year-ender here. Just an FYI, the score right now is Andrew at 11 points, Chris has 10, and Eric has 4. So this is anybody's game here.
Very
All right.
close.
So this is off of the National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation VHS from 1990.
Ooh,
And now, kind of interesting. There's 2 trailers and 2 bonus rounds we're gonna do here. The first trailer, or both of the trailers are actually sequels to Christmas movies that were set at Christmas. And both of those movies and their predecessors. So the original movies that set at Christmas, the next movie was not necessarily. Both the trailers coming up, and all of those movies and the movies that they are sequels to were all We Hate Movies episodes or WLM. So like, these are movies we are well versed with. So
these are all things that we've done. You're saying?
Yes, exactly.
Okay.
Both of these are things that they've done,
Sometimes
and we've
I
done the
feel like
movies
I
that
gotta-
they're sequels to. Yeah.
I got to get out a cipher to understand what's happening every time one of these things launches. Let's do
Well,
it.
I move fast here. I talk fast. I move fast. So round 1,
All right.
Game Master's Clue.
Should say, by the way, Steve, sorry, but because there's no buzz in here, guys, we're all just doing
Raise
this.
the
So
hand.
make sure Steve can see your hand.
Yeah, like go like this. Don't go
Really?
like this because I can't really. Yeah.
Yeah,
go like
no,
that.
I was
There
just
we go.
realizing my right hand's no good here. It's
Exactly.
there
Gotta
we
go like
All
that.
right.
There you go. All right. So everybody's got their hands ready. Get them off their cocks for 5 seconds.
No hiles.
Fine.
All right. Here we go.
What if I
Game. Oh wait, you got it.
No, I was going to say, what if I raise my cock up as a
Dude,
buzzing in?
if you can get it up there so I can see it, let's figure it out.
Okay.
Get up. All
It's
right,
an
here
extra
we go.
5 points. Game Master's Clue.
Okay.
Our intrepid, dopey hero from the first film moved away from his small town to the big city, reunites with his little buddy, and fights a new crop of baddies. This time featuring cameos from John Astin, Bubba Smith, Dick Butkus, and Hulk Hogan. Our Andrew Jupin?
You are talking about Gremlins 2, The New Batch.
It is
Yes.
exactly
Wow.
Gremlins 2, The New Batch. Yes. That's oh, I like that.
A little bit of a delay here. So.
Yeah, we're gonna get there. All right, I gotta scroll down in my Word document. So here we go. Round 2. Game Master's Clue. One
Sure.
hero is a little older from the first movie. The other one's American accent's getting a little better, and they're both embroiled in a hot button geopolitical issue with an annoying new sidekick. I saw Andrew first.
Lethal Weapon 2.
It's Lethal Weapon 2. Oh, America can tell me if I got that wrong about that. It's hard with the raising of the hands, folks. It's hard. But I did see him. Okay, so now some bonus rounds. This one I like a lot. So
They
it's
give
end
the
of
best bonuses. Steve gives the best bonuses.
I do give and this gives everybody a chance to come in because this is it's the end of the year. You know what I mean? We're all a year older, and what's the first thing that starts to go? Your memory. So this is Letterbox the memory game. I am going to ask each one of you what you rated and reviewed on Letterbox literally 1 week from yesterday, 1 week from today.
Wait,
Christ.
what?
On December 8th, Andrew Jupin, you rated and reviewed something, gave it 3 stars, and it's kind of a mid-aughts holiday fun movie.
Okay.
1 week ago from today. So theoretically, you probably watched it last weekend, maybe.
I will say I'm actually pretty a stickler for like
Getting it on the day.
I log it on the day. I will change it if I'm off a day. I'll make sure. So let me see. So what are you saying? Last Monday?
Last Monday.
Oof.
3 stars, mid-aughts holiday fun. That's all I can tell you.
Yeah. Oh God. And it's like right there too. I remember 'cause Chelsea and I have been going through a good amount.
It's a sequel as well. I'll give you that.
Yes. I think that 3 stars mid-aughts. It has to be the Harold and Kumar 3D Christmas movie.
It is exactly a very Harold and Kumar Christmas movie. That's 5 big points for Andrew Jupin.
So this is the points for remembering a movie you
Yes,
watched.
exactly. And
I'm
you're
just trying to
next,
figure
Eric.
out the game.
That's it. That's all you got to do.
Okay.
Eric Siska, last Monday, you at least put on Letterboxd. I don't know when you watched it. You gave it 2 stars. It was a sci-fi flick, possibly show research. Kind of in that,
The Maze Runner?
It was The Maze Runner. Yeah, look at this. Everybody's figuring it out. Love this.
Okay, I like this game now.
Sure.
And now, finally, Chris Cabot on December 9th. All these were, so this is last Tuesday. You
Okay.
gave 4 stars, no review. You haven't made a review, by the way, in case and people are wondering, since Predator Badlands on November 10th. So are you doing okay, man? You doing all right?
I'm
You doing
doing
all right?
fine. I'm good. Yeah,
Everything's good? Okay,
don't
just
think
wanna make
about
sure.
this stuff.
He's
Yeah,
letting the
doing
stars speak for themselves.
fine.
So 4 stars, no review. Elevated horror.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
That's from like
No
really.
timeline.
I'll
Last
say
Tuesday. Right?
last Tuesday from it's a pretty recent one. This year.
Okay.
From this year.
year.
Elevated horror.
Ooh.
4 stars from this year.
From this year.
Mm-hmm.
Oh wait.
Oh,
I'm gonna. I because it could have been one of the other.
yeah.
Was it Frankenstein?
It was the woman in the yard.
Woman
This is
in
a
the
great
Yard.
game.
Is it or the woman in black? Is the woman in black? Sorry, I wrote it down.
Woman in Black, which is not recent at all, but okay.
The woman in black was what? Was it was
the Woman in the Yard was this year's.
no,
thing.
the woman in the
Woman
yard?
in the
yes,
Yard is
that-
not, and I did not give that 4 stars. There was a Woman in
Hold on.
Black that came out.
Hold on, no, I'm looking this up.
Controversy.
I'm looking it up
Oh,
right now. You gave the woman in the yard 4 stars, my friend, and you watched it last week.
I watched that. I reported on the show on that movie. So
Is
I
someone
did not see
hacking
this
your
last week.
letterbox, dude?
Oh shit!
Or maybe I rolled up and like.
This is scandal, dude.
Oh wait, it's 3 stars. Wait, oh man, something's wrong here.
Oh, look at this.
Something. What? All right,
Oh.
I'm gonna have to give him 5 points because I fucked it up. That's it.
Wow.
That's so that means I ruined my own game. All right, last bonus round, and I can't fuck this up.
Sure.
Okay.
Okay,
the
I
end
love
of the
it so
year,
much. Yeah.
2025. Eric Roberts has a significant amount of acting credits on IMDb for just the year 2025.
Oof.
We're gonna do. Everyone has to give a number, and the closest one wins. If people like are,
Ooh,
and it's
okay.
not you can go over. It's not one of those deals. So like
You
and
won't crash out if you go over.
Closest
Exactly.
to the number.
Closest to the number, and if if you say like 1 and Andrew says 1, you could, you know what I mean. If you are so into a number, it doesn't matter. You know what I mean?
Right.
And or like
Sure.
the difference between if they're the same, everybody gets it. Okay, so here we go. Eric Siska.
I'll go 8.
8. Okay. Chris Cabin.
I'll go 15.
Okay. Andrew Jupin.
Ooh, Chris Cabin coming in a little close to what I was going to do, but I'm going to stick by it. Lucky 13.
Chris Cabin. You said 18?
That's a 15.
You said 15. Okay. Chris Cabin gets it because he has 39 acting credits.
For this year alone?
For this year alone. 39.
What?
Wow.
Big 39.
Dude, his phone bill for sending all those recorded files for his dialogue
Yes,
must
exactly.
be huge. I'm going over my data.
So that is the VHS trailer game.
Wow, that's awesome.
There you go. I can't believe I fucked up your letterbox, Chris. I'm so mad about it, but I'm gonna have to like get back in show mode.
Well,
And
I
I'm
also
gonna
fucked
fire
up
my
the-
intern.
Oh my god! You know what, dude? You're just fired. That's what
Yeah, that's
It's
it.
fine.
Yeah,
It's
that's
fine.
fair.
Oh, that's so funny. I also forgot to put the little Chiron up. So there you go. It was a very special round of the VHS.
There you go.
trailer game.
39 credits.
That's
and
insane.
I took off 2 podcast credits that I won't count. I will just not count
No,
podcasts.
that's fine. That's
I
fine.
counted it would 41 if you're counting the podcast, which I'm not doing.
Any of those like a DVD like deleted scenes from a runaway train disc or something?
There's one called like Arkansas Clown Murder that I want to watch or something like
Of
that.
course. Why not?
Hell yeah, dude!
If some of these, like at least 2 of them I clicked, he is on the phone. Like, you know what I mean? If you look into it, he is on the phone like, hey, how's the movie going?
Oh, I love
Arkansas Clown Murder. They're doing anything to have some programming to go up against Welcome to Derry.
Oh,
Anything.
by the
it.
way,
Yep.
didn't someone? I
I'm
think it was
sorry,
at the-
Arkansas Pigman Massacre. Apologies.
Oh, even better. Even better. Didn't someone at was it the meet and greet at the Brooklyn show for Total Recall? Someone showed us a cameo.
Mm-hmm.
Is that right?
Yes,
Oh,
he did.
us?
Yes.
Yes.
It was Eric Roberts giving his friend a cameo, and it was clearly from the set of one of these
Yes.
movies. And
Yes.
there's just people walking by in the background, like grips and stuff. Amazing.
It was
Amazing.
so cool. It was
I
so
would
cool.
recommend everybody watch because I've watched City Rush 3, which is from a couple of years ago. City Rush 4, he's also in. It's a 45-minute movie. They're all on Amazon.
Oh, this is like this dude's like some like Serbian or something.
He's a Greek guy named
Yeah.
George Tunis who
Okay.
just makes these bizarre. It's like the last one had a fake Joker in it. These have to be seen to be believed. City Rush, there's a Blade Runner element to it. It goes on
Really?
and on.
Oh,
Is
yeah.
this
Wow.
what? Maybe this is what the president thinks
No.
Rush Hour is.
Maybe.
Another City Rush.
So there
Wait
you
a
go.
minute, there wasn't a Chinese guy in Rush Hour. Oh man. So wow, that's a lot of credits.
Okay,
Yeah.
There you go, little year-ender VHS
Mhm.
trailer game for y'all. So let's get into it here as we sort of start crawling towards the top of the hour here. But of course, just landed in theaters a couple weeks ago and available to everyone on the Netflix platform as of Friday. That's right, Wake Up Dead Man. The new Knives Out movie is out, and man, that Benoit Blanc hair is back and better than ever.
Mhm.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
I will say, I couldn't remember if they put the subtitle at the start of Glass Onion, but I do like in this one, it's just, the title card is just Wake Up Dead Man.
Yes.
The movie, like the internal mechanisms of the movie know that a Knives Out mystery is just for marketing people because people are stupid.
Yes.
So I like that this is a movie that is just called Wake Up Dead Man.
Yeah. And I think it's the best of the bunch, like by a considerable amount.
Uh-huh.
I like that first one well enough, mostly because it's got one hell of a cast in it. The second one I despise. I just don't think it had anything to. At least the first one has some balls to say some stuff. I think the second one was kind of muddling its message a little bit, but also I just didn't like the cast as much. I think
Okay.
they're all good good actors, but they didn't sing the way the first one does. This one, it feels like a real movie. Like this one, I didn't have to like make excuses for it in my head about like, oh well, they're just stopping the movie dead to have a line because it's this thing. No, it didn't feel like that. It felt like a real lived-in thing, and I think a lot of that has to do with Josh O'Connor being one of the greatest actors currently working. He's just the guy is fucking great, and he he sells this movie so well. He works with Daniel Craig unbelievably well. I have nothing but good things to say about this one. I didn't even have this kind of thing to say about the first one.
I agree.
That's
Wow.
that's what
I'm fully on the same exact boat. I actually didn't see the second one because I was just so wishy-washy on the first one. I think I came to the first one a little late. It was everyone's like, "Oh, the sweater. Once Chris Evans puts on that sweater," and I was like, "It's just a sweater, folks." But so I liked the first one. I liked the cast. I thought it was cool. I liked the Daniel Craig of it all. And I was just sort of like, and then I heard like the second was wishy-washy, kind of like Wicked for Good. I was like, you know what? If I didn't like the first one or that much, I'm just gonna skip it. I watched this because I saw it in theaters, and I fucking loved it. I really did. I really liked it a lot. I think the Josh O'Connor of it all, like centering it on the Catholic Church stuff, and the vibes are interesting. Like the talking about faith in a faithless moment, I think is very interesting. You know what I mean? It's not an amazing movie. There's some characters that I don't want to spoil anything, like some actors that you want to see do stuff do not do anything and are just kind of there for window dressing, and that's kind of a beef. But and like some of the jokes are like a little sweatier. That's kind of a hallmark of this series, like, you know, like really selling the joke a little bit too much. But overall, I really like this movie a lot.
I think it's fine. I think all these movies are just fine to me. I think if I had saw it in the theater like you did, Steve, I would have been more able to connect with it. Watching on the couch, it's almost it's like 2.5 hours.
Yes,
it just felt like I was watching PBS Midsummer Murders or whatever. I was not really gripped by it. I love Josh O'Connor. I think he's in a much better movie out now called The Mastermind.
One of my favorites of the year. Love that movie.
I would recommend over this. But it's just it's just fine for me. I don't know.
Yeah, it's kind of interesting, Eric. I totally feel what you're saying about the couch of it all. Because obviously Glass Onion we watched on our couch. I saw the first one in theaters. The second one, we rewatched both of them in anticipation of this. I'll say the second one, I wasn't as hip on it the first time around. The second time, I think the biggest like stumble is that it's a movie where it's trying to like criticize like billionaire stuff and doesn't quite know how to like sharpen its teeth in the right ways. But like Chris said, like it's a great cast in that one. This one, my problem with it, and again, aside from like it's on the couch, we paused it at least 2 times for fucking bathroom breaks and whatever. That whole thing, and because it's made the exact same way, there's not a ton of we're making a movie here, man, flourishes. This to me now feels like watching the TV show, the
Poker Face.
Poker Face. It has that vibe to it a little bit. Now, don't get me wrong, I still really like this movie, but I think what sort of I'm a 1-3-2 guy, and why it's not a 3-1-2 is because Steve, you sort of pointed to it, man. This movie, yes, Benoit Blanc and Father Judd together, Daniel Craig and O'Connor, Josh O'Connor are great together. That forces almost the entire rest of this cast to really take a back seat. And that's what I like about that first one. That whole family, all of those cast members feel just a little bit more built up. And this, it felt like, I'm sorry, like I'm watching Kerry Washington in a movie. She's got kind of like one scene that it's very good, but like, again, just a lot of a backseat kind of thing. So it's a minor complaint. I mean, similarly, Andrew Scott could have used a little more of that. I like him and stuff. So
could have used a little more Mila Kunis.
Oh no! Oh dude, she is awful in this movie.
Well,
don't say that.
I thought Ashton was going to show up. I thought we were being punked with her in this movie.
I don't know who she punked to get in the movie. I don't know how it happened.
This is what I'm saying though. This I think elaborates my point a little more. Like, I thought she was okay with it. That's a character from a Poker Face episode. Like, just Poker Face gets like those, like that era, those level of actors, and puts them in, and they're totally serviceable. Like, I think she's serviceable. It's totally fine. But again, I was like, yeah, fuck, that feels like Poker Face. So I really wish, like, in the shooting of the movie, it was a little more flourishy, just to like make it feel like it wasn't, like Eric, like you said, like a Midsummer Murders,
I thought the vibes were
BBC
cool.
thing.
There was some cool, like
Yeah.
the scene about the lady raging in the church was really like flourishy and almost like giallo-esque with the colors.
Yeah.
And there's some cool. Again, maybe it was the big screen of it all. Like, I thought the colors were popping for me anyway.
I really like the colors, and I thought the editing is much different from Poker Face. Like the way they hold on certain things, the way they move in the frame. It's just it like I see what you mean in the fact that you have big actors playing smaller roles. That I get, but like the actual filmmaking to me is much different than anything in Poker Face. I mean, I like I like the fact that we are getting Benoit Blanc and Judd together. I kind of like that they anchor this. Like that's kind of my issue with those other two, is that I feel like I'm awash in that we are trying to have the casts be the thing, and I'm like, no, I need an anchor. And Benoit Blanc is like I felt like he was barely in that Glass Onion. And in the first one, I was just he's in it more, and he gets a lot of good. What was it? Lakeith Stanfield, who's his like number 2?
Yes,
that?
he was.
Yeah.
Yes,
Well,
I
Chris,
thought they had a good thing.
He's not in this movie till like 55 minutes.
It's very light on him. I would say
That is another thing
I like
that
that.
skew.
I do too.
I do too when they do it on Poker Face. That was another thing. Like I couldn't. That's like the format of Poker Face is like just like Murder She Wrote and Columbo's, where like you are hanging and then you're catching up with the murder. So like that. To me, that was just another thing where I was like, geez, that kind of looks like that show. But like, all the stuff with like, the mother and all those flashbacks, there are there's don't get me wrong, there's not a complete absence of flourishes, but there's long stretches of this movie that kind of, to me, just felt like I was watching Peacock. And, I know that sounds like negative, although I did like that show. It just, to me, I think if I had been able to get out to see it like at the Paris, right? I know it was actually playing more than just the Paris. Like they actually did a decent-ish kind of rollout with this, but I should have seen it on a big screen.
I also have, it's also too close to home for me in a way, because all the establishing shots are Cold Spring, New York, where I lived for 8 years. And so the town that they're using the photos of and the exteriors of is where I lived. And then the next scene is, because none of the actors ever were in New York for this, they were all in England. So then you're just doing English locations.
Yeah.
And then it kind of deflates it for me, because I was so excited to see Cold Spring.
Oh, yeah.
But then also got me thinking, man, Daniel Craig, Josh O'Connor, it'd be great if they were doing their actual voices in this.
Yeah.
Maybe this will get them like into another movie series where it'll be called Using Real Voices. We'll be able to get the box set someday, Using Real Voices 1 through 4. I think the two of them are really fantastic together.
They are.
Josh O'Connor is great, but I agree with you, Eric. Also, I liked The Mastermind more.
The Mastermind. That's not even a
It's
question.
much better
Mastermind
movie.
is one of my favorites movies of the year. It's amazing. I was coming out of the Alamo bathroom in downtown. The Alamo bathroom downtown, folks. One side it's all stalls. One side it's all urinals. So like, there's no gender at all. You just go in.
Right.
And I'm coming out of the stall bathroom, and there's a woman who's about 50 or something, and her son is about 13, and she just goes to the son. She goes, "You see what I was saying about the bathrooms?" When I'm coming out of it, like, and I'm like, "What do you think I'm
Lady, you're standing in the bathroom with your 13-year-old son. What are you talking about?
To
you see what I said about the like? That's gonna been playing in my head every time.
You should have turned around and you should have been like, "What were you saying about the bathrooms?"
Steve, just come on. She had you dead to rights. Come on. Don't. Come on. The lady.
I
had
told
it
you
right.
there was a
Let's
guy
just
with
be it.
glasses jerking off in there.
Exactly. Everyone thinks
Harry?
I'm whacking it in the ladies' room. It's not a ladies' room. It's a fucking place for everyone.
Sure. No, that's.
I absolutely love that commode situation with that Alamo, man, because they're legit stalls, dude. We're talking
you close
floor
the
to
door.
ceiling,
Love that.
walls. You can close that door, floor to ceiling door. Oh, it's like having a little fucking apartment at a movie theater. It's great.
You see what I'm saying about the bathroom? You see what I'm saying about the bathroom? You see?
Steve, any fun cocktails to go on theme with Wake Up Dead Man?
No, there were not. I just got a beer,
Yeah. See, well, there's one, just a Corpse Survivor #2. It's right there, Alamo.
There you go.
Anyway, so yeah, I'm 132, but I totally understand people thinking it's the best. I did like that it does feel kind of different, you know.
Yeah,
in
for
that
sure.
The vibe is definitely grimmer, and I did love all the Catholic stuff too. Oh, we should say Josh Brolin as the Monsignor Wicks. What a performance!
Kaylee Spaney. I mean, it's a really good cast. And
she's another one
all
I
get
wish had a
jokes.
little more to do.
Yes. Josh Brolin looks like to chase down the juggler in this movie. He looks so much like James Brolin.
Dude,
in this
he
film.
does with the big wild hair, right? I was thinking the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, hell yeah. All right, we got a few minutes left here. We want to do a quick run through because we've been watching some holiday trash that we want to make y'all hip to here. So quick little holiday movie roundup here. I think Eric and Chris, if you guys have watched any of these.
I have not.
Yeah.
You guys lightning round this. Go for it.
this is a real mean Steve. So Steve, the first one is you, man. Tell us a little bit about Melt My Heart This Christmas.
Melt My Heart This Christmas is a glass-blowing set Christmas adventure where in the world of glass blowing, wherein it's kind of like The Devil Wears Prada, but everybody cares about glass blowing. So it's like this like hoity-toity like older glass blowing lady, and everyone's like, "Oh my god, it's her! Oh my god! Oh my god!" And like this young plucky so and so is trying to come up in the world of glass blowing. It's fantastic. It's so ridiculous, so stupid. It's a bit of fun.
Is it a thing where like she's gonna be like she's the last person in the village that knows the glass blowing technique, and when she dies, the village won't be able to do the glass? Oh, that's that Herzog movie I was thinking.
Oh, right, yeah.
Is there any like sexual innuendo where it's like, oh, you're so good at blowing?
No, not in this universe, not on this channel.
Oh, dang.
That's the thing, Eric. What these things are made for is this goes into a grandmother, and she tells her daughter or granddaughter,
oh, it's like a
you
human
know what
centipede.
you should try to do?
Yep.
You should try to go to a glass blowing class, and maybe you'll meet a guy there. You never know.
yeah, exactly.
You might find romance there. You never know. And that's
Yep.
all it's meant to do. That is the whole reason for this to be made.
Thanks for the tip, Meemaw.
Yeah, I mean,
Yes.
I give it a high mark just because the more divorced from reality these movies are, the better, in my opinion. And this is just like, what are we talking about? So yeah, you could do worse than Melt My Heart This Christmas.
So that was a Hallmark one, Steve. So you got
Yes.
that fucker on Hulu?
No, we got the channel.
Monthly subscribers, are you?
Just for the month of December, and then you cut on out, dude.
Perfect. All right. So yeah, you're doing Hallmark Network. I think all of mine are Netflix ones. Funny
There we
enough.
go.
So all right, we'll bop over to Netflix Christmas Village here. Talk about champagne problems. You see, directed by Mark Steven Johnson, and I wrote it in the show notes. Yes,
Whoa.
that Mark Steven Johnson
Yeah.
of Daredevil 2003.
That's insane.
And Simon Birch, we watched it too, and I was shocked that this is a Mark Steven Johnson written and directed joint.
Can you put that
and
poster up
directed.
real quick? Was that?
Hang
Sorry, it's
on.
just,
Yeah.
Is that a production company? Minka Kelly? What is that?
Minka Kelly is the woman on the left there. You see.
Really?
So
You're
it
kidding.
stars. No, she's from Friday Night Lights and dating Derek Jeter for a while. I think. She's
I
done some other
haven't.
stuff.
I haven't seen either of those things.
Yeah, I know her predominantly from Friday Night Lights. She was like
Yeah.
the cool hot girl in high school or whatever. So she's in this movie with Frenchmen here and some other people, and basically she works for a company that absorbs other companies and helps them, aka guts them and kills them, much like Richard Gere does in Pretty Woman, right? So she has been charged with going to this champagne provider in France to try to get him to sell her his vineyard that's been in his family for decades, and then she has to battle 3 other people who are also looking to get the business. And wouldn't you know it, she goes to Paris and her friend is like, you gotta like just have one night, no work, just go have fun. You're in Paris at Christmas time, for God's sakes. She goes, she meets this hot Frenchman, fucks this dude's brains out, right? Next morning, late for the business meeting, runs to the business meeting. Oh, who's also late for the business meeting? The dude she fucked, because you guessed it, he's the son of the guy who owns the vineyard.
Oh,
So we are going through there, trying to figure out all the twists and turns there. Daredevil does not show up, unfortunately.
No, sadly not.
Damn it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
and some
that
nice
sounds
French
fun.
shots because actually
Yes.
it's Netflix. They have $1 trillion, so they like actually filmed it in France, so it looks pretty good.
Yep, that's exactly right. The bonus of watching these kinds of movies on Netflix is we are licensing real songs. We are a lot of times going to real locations.
Yes.
So this was one, Champagne Problems. I put this in the category of I've seen worse of these. So
Yes,
that
yeah,
was
I
that
buy
one.
that for sure.
yeah. Steve, how about The More the Merrier?
This takes place at it's another Hallmark joint. It takes place at an ER that gets snowed in at Christmas.
Uh-oh.
And instead of like, oh my God, my dad had a fucking heart attack, and like all the other shit that would literally be going on, it's like
It doesn't turn into the pit.
it
Why
does not
not?
turn into the pit, which I am watching the pit right now, which is amazing. It's not about like elder care or
Yeah.
There wasn't a
you know,
shooting at
school
the
shooting.
music festival or
No,
whatever?
not
just
Yeah,
yet.
Okay.
No, but it is this. There's too many babies being born. Oh my God, are they all going to be
Oh,
happy and
no.
healthy? Thank God that they are. There's no
Oh.
danger whatsoever. And like the woman is like, I want to go to a big city hospital, and of course the other guy's like, but I just fell in love with you. Won't you stick around? She's like, yeah, I'll just change all my plans. Yeah, why
Sure.
not?
That's
Why
what
not?
You gotta do. You're in a Hallmark movie. You got to change your whole life around for these men.
Yeah.
Exactly. It's stupid. It's bad. I also know there's weird like multiple women give birth and like you never know who's gonna pop next. And one is like this lady who goes to a coffee shop, and like the family who runs the coffee shop is wouldn't you know it has already pre-adopted this woman's baby.
Oh, wow.
And I feel like that should be illegal. Like I don't know if you can't. I don't know if you could be in the room when she's giving birth. You
I
know
got
what I mean?
dibs, dude.
Yeah,
called
I
dibs
can,
on
dibs.
I can be in the room. I got dibs. Yep. I think that's right.
I don't think you could do that. Yeah,
That sounds horrible.
yeah. It was. It
No,
was.
thank
Eric.
you.
Mhm.
Another one here that I took in. This is another one over on Netflix. It is called A Merry Little Xmas, directed by Steve Carr, who did things like Next Friday, Daddy Daycare, the first Paul Blart movie. So he has been around the block, that is for sure. So here he is directing this movie. It is Alicia Silverstone.
Showing leg. Jeez.
This dude, let me tell you something. This is a very hooterific motion picture.
All right.
There is a lot of cleave in this movie, both from her and Melissa Joan Hart, which is very surprising. But so it's Alicia Silverstone and this guy, Oliver Hudson, who is Kate Hudson's brother. They are a couple who's getting divorced, or as they refer to it, and Steve, this is what you were talking about, I think, with some of these like delayed references and whatever, because the big joke is they're consciously uncoupling
Oh,
10
that's
years
fun.
after Gwyneth and Chris Martin did that shit. So that's what's going on. We're going to have one last Christmas in the house. She is secretly taking a job in Boston, so she's going to leave this New Hampshire town or whatever, and he's got a lady friend coming in for Christmas, played by Jamila Jamil, I believe her name is,
Oh, wow,
from
okay.
The Good
Oh, yeah.
Place and whatnot. This again is one of those like it's kind of better than your average ones. Again, just due to the money, you can afford real actors. You know, it is weird that Alicia Silverstone and Melissa Joan Hart star in the same movie and do not play sisters.
Yeah, that's odd.
Completely wasted opportunity, in my opinion. Melissa Joan Hart plays like her alcoholic, constantly wine drunk realtor friend who's going to sell the house, of course.
Nice.
Okay.
But this one, there's a whole joke, a movie-length joke referencing the Paul Simon tune "You Can Call Me Al." So it's a Netflix movie. You better believe we're going into the credits, listening to that song, and so on. So you know that's not honestly Champagne Problems better than this movie.
Okay, but better or worse, since it's Alicia Silverstone, better or worse than Begonia?
Good question.
Oh,
Great question. Yeah.
This movie's ending had a better ending than Begonia's, maybe. Maybe
really?
I'll just say that.
There you go.
It's an ending that I thought worked for the movie. All right, Steve Sadak, one last one here. Tell us all about Holiday Touchdown: a Bill's love story.
What the?
This
No.
speaking of brothers, this dude is Alexandria Daddario's brother that's in this.
Oh,
What is with these
God.
brothers that are everywhere? We stop with these brothers.
Secret Brothers, dude.
And speaking of brothers, some real actors in this film. Steve Sharippa is in this motion picture because I think that they did a Chiefs one last year, and they had some real actors, and I think
Oh.
the NFL is putting money. And the NFL is definitely putting money in these things.
I'm sure.
This is like this is a commercial for the NFL.
You're
and for
using
the
like
Bills.
licensed shit and everything.
Yes. So you've got Steve Sharippa, you've got some real songs, and most importantly, you've got Joe Pantoliano in this motion picture.
Oh no!
Oh,
What's he doing?
Significantly, he's like an old
Love
uncle.
interest. Love interest. Love interest.
No. Rub my bump.
Mm-hmm.
No, it's let's make some cookies. You can rub my bump. No, he's like an older guy that never really found love, and like someone's been sending him Christmas presents, and wouldn't you believe it? It's his old veteran woman that like loved him from afar. It is so insane. The family, the fandom of this family, they're wearing Bills gear all the time. On Christmas morning, they're like, "All right, Merry Christmas, everybody, go Bills!" And I'm like, this is like a cult. Like, this is creepy.
Wow.
This is
Well,
really,
it's the Bills Mafia, dude.
it is Bills Mafia. It's better than average just for the Joey Pants of it all. And just like, it is so bizarre. It does read like propaganda. Like it's a state-run film about football and the Buffalo Bills. By the way, Josh Allen, not a lot of like Bills cameos. No Josh Allen. We're not even saying
He's
Josh
too big.
Allen. I think if there was a cease and desist, like, you can't say my name.
Yeah.
Well, they
Say
should
my
do. They should do a Halloween one for the Jets.
Yeah, dude. Have it be that Jets Giants fucking football game. That was some horror.
There you go.
That's some horror. So there you go, folks. A little bit of a holiday movie roundup if you're perusing some of those clearly made for television motion pictures that, rightfully fall under the radar and, because there's all the holiday classics up top. But if you're looking for trash and you want to swim around in some of that fun stuff, there you go. They're all short as hell, so you're not going to like waste an evening.
No.
You watch one of these and you're like, that was terrible. We can get a real movie in too before we go to bed.
Exactly.
Speaking of real movies, folks, that's going to do it for this episode. But the WHM offices are going to be very busy all this week because that's right. The holiday horror love continues on We Hate Movies tomorrow. We're talking Silent Night, Deadly Night 5, Colin the Toy Maker. And yes, finally, we are welcoming Alonso Duralde to We Hate Movies to talk about that one. He's plugging his Christmas movie book. There's a new edition coming out. We talk all about it. It's awesome, awesome, awesome. And you can get that one commercial free, of course, on patreon.com/We Hate Movies. We're also, this Thursday, Eric, we're opening up that Gleep glossary again, are we not?
We sure are. We're talking about Biggs Darklighter. That is a relative, I understand it, of Gavin Darklighter, who we also talked about. And this guy has the added bonus of actually having been in a movie.
Hey, how about that?
Very nice.
There you go. And then Friday, we're going to be releasing our holiday-themed Melrose 210, Chris Cabin.
Yeah, that's a double barrel. We're going to be dealing with two Melrose. It's not even Melrose 210. That's not even accurate. It's a Melrose Place only this month. And we are going to be dealing with two, of course, the fate of Baby Joey all over these episodes. But really, the prize here is that indeed there is a Christmas Carol ref, and that is to Amanda, and it is hosted by the man who killed himself for her.
Yes.
Is it Ben? Is his name?
Bruce.
I believe
Bruce,
Right,
yes.
5 points.
give Eric deserves it. Give him his 5 points.
There you go. So a whole mess of shows coming out this week, y'all. But this is going to be the final on-screen live until it comes back in 2026. So as always, thank you for tuning in live or catching the audio or the replay after the fact. But until the new year, I've been Andrew Jupin.
Steven Sadek.
Eric Siska.
Chris Cabin.
Have a good rest of the month, y'all. Bye-bye.